Hello everyone. In this series of videos in this channel, I'm showing different projects that I build. I try to promote those projects. I'm not an expert on how to make ads on social media and promote projects, so maybe that's the reason none of my projects has taken off so far. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my latest project, KidCode, which is a tool that helps children fall in love and learn how to program. So what is the problem that we're solving here, that I'm solving here? Programming languages require memorizing many terms, how to declare variables, how to declare the loops, functions, and so forth. And besides that, you have to remember how to structure the language itself, which can be very hard for kids. The semicolons for many languages, the braces, and in Python's case, the indentation. So the solution for that, so there are some solutions. One of them would be Scratch. The problem with Scratch is that the kid can learn the fundamentals of programming, if else, loops, so on, but they are not capable of developing something that looks like real world apps that they deal with and interact with every day. So how do we solve that? So KidCode implements an AI bridge that takes in the input of the kid in a certain language that is super easy to write in, and then the AI tries to understand the intention from that language, converts that into a compilable language, and then that compilable language compiles and turns into a live preview on your browser. You don't have to download anything. That looks like a real world app. So let's go to KidCode. It is available at kidcode.themismakeapp.com. I will be sharing the link to KidCode in the description of this video. So there are three ways to develop using KidCode. One of them is Tell Me mode, which looks like ChatGPT. You just input your idea and the AI takes care of that. There's the code mode and the design mode. We're more interested into the code mode and the design mode because they teach the kids the principles of programming and how to develop things that look like real world apps. Let's start with the code mode. So when you click code mode, it takes you to this app sample. You don't have to authenticate unless you want to save your projects. You can play with it. It's free, it's available. So there's the app consists of multiple screens. So there's screen home and there's the screen main. If we click on run, it compiles this simple code into something that looks like an app, and this is a live preview. Whenever you click run, it converts that code into something that looks like an app. If we want to change the text, let's say hi from screen 1, and then we run, so this now says hi from screen 1, and as you can see, there are buttons. So we have support for buttons, images, text, and simple variables. Let's say we want to add an image here. So we click image, and then we open the quotes, and we enter the URL of the image. So let's go. I typed homes in Google, took this image. Let's copy the address of this image, and then let's go back to KidCode, paste the address, close the quotes, and then click run, and then it shows that image under the text. So in our case, it's not showing the image because the URL does not seem to be working. So we can look for another image that has a working URL. Let's see this one. Click copy image address, and then paste this URL, run. Okay, so this one is working. That's fine. So did not make a mistake. We just typed in a URL that was not pointing to an image for some reason. Now the start button navigates to the main screen. This is the main screen. So let's change this into saying hello from main screen, and then there's go back that takes to home. Let's run this. Okay, Okay, and then click on, okay, let's change the text of this button and say go to main screen, and then run this again. Now it says go to main screen, click on it, and hello from main screen, and then you go back. So using images, buttons, and text, you can build quizzes that goes to a certain screen. If you choose the right answer, you can do whatever. We're planning to expand the list of widgets to include rows and columns, paddings, and different sets of widgets so that the kids can create different apps using the widgets available. So that's the code mode, which is super simple. So yeah, one more thing is that if you type something right here that is not understandable by the compiler, just ignores that. That ignores the whole line and continues rendering the rest of the code so that your code runs always. The code always runs. It just ignores unintended typos, unlike other programming languages that you may get stuck for hours looking for a missing semicolon or something. Let's go into the design mode, which is really cool also. So we have the widgets here, text, button, and image. There's preview. You click on this and then it shows you the widgets. You can play with this, change the property and say hi, and then you can create other screens clicking on this add screen. So there's screen 2, and then say hi from screen 2, and then go back to screen 1, click me, change the label, go to screen 2, and then for the action we type in navigate to screen 2, and then let's click on the preview and then go to screen 2. Takes you to screen 2. You can also add an image in screen 2. You can paste in the same URL that we used earlier because that one works. Okay, so it says hi, go to screen 2, and screen 2 now has the image. So this is easier than the code mode. Shows you how widgets work, how we navigate between screens, and how to change the labels of the button and the text and the image URLs. So this was KidCode in less than 10 minutes, so we can teach your kids how to get familiar with different aspects. If you want to save your project, that's where it requires you to authenticate. So if you just go to KidCode, it does not ask for any email or password or whatever. If you want to save the projects, then it asks you to sign up. It just put your email, username, and password, and you're good to go. You'll have a library of your projects that you can share with whoever you want to share with. Thank you for watching. Please give me feedback. I really need feedback, negative or positive. Yeah, thank you. Bye bye.